It is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and we look now at how representation in the early days of Hollywood led to the creation of one of the first Chinese American film studios in the country. Anna Kliger brings us this story of the Great Wall Film Company.
We moved to that building in 1888.
Sandy Lee can trace her family's history in America back to the late 1860s. By the 1880s, they moved from San Francisco to settle in Chinatown and opened a business at 31 Pell Street. That same building is now an insurance company still owned by her family. Her grandfather, Harold Lee, became a prosperous businessman at the turn of the last century.
He had a grocery store, he had a curio shop. He started to change people's money and it became a foreign exchange.
In the 1920s, Chinese leaders wrote to the National Board of Review of Motion Pictures, disappointed by yet another unfair portrayal of their community in film. Herb Tam is director of exhibitions at the Museum of Chinese in America.
The representations of Chinese and Asians in early Hollywood were really kind of one-dimensional and really demeaning.
In response, the board told them to make their own movies if they wanted to change stereotypes. That's when Harold's uncle, Lei Kei-do, founded and financed the Great Wall Film Company in 1921.
So they created a studio in Brooklyn that could accommodate what they needed to do to make a real movie.
The streets of the city can look almost unrecognizable 100 years ago, but researchers say Intermediate School 281 here along Cropsey Avenue now stands on the site of the former studio, with some of its early silent films distributed both in the United States and in China, shot right here in Brooklyn.
Really reflective of kind of do-it-yourself mentality and an entrepreneurship within Chinese American communities.
The studio eventually moved to Shanghai, producing around 24 films in a decade. The company went dark with the onset of the Great Depression, but the Lee family's impact in the world of cinema continued with the creation of the New York Chinese Film Exchange.
And my grandfather also bought a theater right on Park Row, and he renamed it the Silver Star, and it was a really big deal. On the weekends he would go to the Chinese movies.
And movies remain in their blood. This is Sandy's uncle, Henry Lee, with a camera shooting a newsreel in the 1940s. Their descendants include film production designers and TV executives still working to make their mark in the world of media. In Gravesend, Brooklyn, Hannah Kliger, CBS News, New York.
You can find all of our stories marking AAPI month at cbsnewyork.com.